Hi, I'm Sydney with InTouch, and you're watching InTouch with Teen Mom. Now, before we get started, make sure to give this video a like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. In this week's episode of Teen Mom, Young and Pregnant, we witnessed some difficult daddy drama when Kayla's boyfriend Luke proposed moving back to Iowa so he could finish his final year of college while also continuing to play basketball. Teen Mom, Young and Pregnant star Kayla Sessler is forcing boyfriend Luke Davis into an uncomfortable corner, asking him to choose between staying put with his family in their current life or going back to Iowa to finish college while also playing basketball, a game he clearly loves. Kayla is having a hard time understanding why Luke can't simply finish college locally, prioritizing his family over his desire to play basketball. We'll keep you posted on how this play out, even though it does appear Kayla made her opinion quite clear on this week's episode. Kayla said, "I don't do long-distance relationships. Luke needs to make the right decision to put me, his family, first." Moving on to some Teen Mom OG news. On last week's episode of Teen Mom OG, Amber Portwood sent an emotional and heartfelt video to her 12-year-old daughter, Leah. In this week's episode of Teen Mom OG, Amber took a major step forward towards repairing her relationship with her daughter, Leah, following a many-month-long separation from one another. Amber's ex-husband, Gary Shirley, who Leah lives with, decided to be the bigger person and invite Amber over to his home to visit with their 12-year-old daughter, who they share together. Gary Shirley said, "Despite how badly Amber had talked about my wife, Christina, I want everyone to get along, especially so Leah could have some sort of relationship with her half-brother, James." So Amber went over, but Leah later told her mom that it was a little awkward for her. However, Amber stands firm, saying, "With time, it'll be a little better. It's okay for you, Leah, to hate me now because I believe we'll be best friends in the future. I think that with time, everything will be fine." It seems as though Catelynn is moving right along in her microblading career. On this week's episode of Teen Mom OG, Catelynn took us on a journey down her new career path into the world of microblading in hopes of one day opening up her own business. Catelynn even shared a post to Instagram of a before and after case of one of her clients whose entire look she was able to transform after a great microblading session. Also featured in this most recent episode, Maci contemplating if her son Bronx should repeat pre-kindergarten. The school recommended that he should, so Mackenzie asked for help from his therapist. But even when the therapist told her that it might be a good idea to hold him back, simply because he's young for the age group in his current grade level, Mackenzie wasn't sold on the idea. Mackenzie said he is too young for them to be making a decision like that. Maci Bookout and husband Taylor McKinney divided their time between kids and sports games, but Maci felt left out when it came to spending time with Bentley. Moving on to some Teen Mom, Young and Pregnant news, we've got a couple of new parents that have introduced themselves this season, including newcomer Kayla Jones, or Kayla J, and her on-again, off-again boyfriend Makel. In this most recent episode, it appears that Kayla J and Makel quickly realized that co-parenting their daughter will be much harder than expected, now that Kayla clearly has serious issues with Makel bringing new women around their daughter. Although their relationship is a big part of the storyline as they co-parent their daughter Mecca, Makel has a journey of his own outside of fatherhood. Makel isn't close with his own family anymore, and although he tries to explain a transition to his mom on Teen Mom, Young and Pregnant, she doesn't understand what he's going through. Makel and Kayla J have been open about the fact that they're not romantically together right now, but I'm not so sure if that sits so well with Kayla J. Kayla J's Instagram has no clear photos of Makel. There is a shot of her pregnant stomach with her hands over someone else's hands, presumably Makel's, but it's an older picture. It seems like Kayla J and Makel's relationship might work better as friends while they co-parent their daughter. On this week's episode of Teen Mom, Young and Pregnant, Kiala Elliot shares her sadness regarding Tiaza's estranged relationship with her family. And while Kiala, Elliot, and Tiaza are not romantically together right now, Kiala still made sure to give Tiaza a birthday party to remember. Tiaza had previously revealed to Kiala that nobody had ever thrown her a real birthday party before. Now, before we can end this week's episode of In Touch with Teen Mom, I've got to share my personal favorite moment from this week's episode of Teen Mom OG.
Ace, put your hand up if you think you should have Floyd in your name.
That's it for this week's In Touch with Teen Mom. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for all the latest on your favorite Teen Mom stars. See you next week.